sanded a couple little saggers out right there. Fortunately, ran on the bottom side of that, so hopefully we'll sand that out. Hit that now a little bit. This fender looked pretty good. It just needs to be wet sanded. Hoping I could hit that. I sanded it last week a little bit with some 600 just to kind of knock the top of those runs down, open them up, and let them cure as fast as the rest of the paint. That way you don't have a big thick chunk of paint that's going to take forever and actually be softer when we cut it open. So I'm going to hit that up with a little 600 and then do our routine, 1,000, 15, 2, out to 3, and then use our 3M compounds again and our 36060s. And then we'll come back and swirl mark remover with our wool pad and our foam pads, and then yeah, same thing we do on all these. So I'm going to try to get that stuff buffed up today. Hopefully we can at least get the fenders and hopefully onto the doors. We'll see about that. But today the fenders are definitely playing. Knock down. Let's send this thing out with 1,000. Cross cut it with 15. Cross cut that with 2, and then went back over it with 3,000. The Trizac pad, and I think that it's almost at 3,000. You're just about polishing it. It's got a pretty good amount of shine to it. So now, I think the next step is we'll wipe the rest of the residue off of it, and then come back with our wool pad and try to buff this thing out. I'm not going to do it in here because it's really hard to buff, so when I paint I always try to make sure I do my jams nice and smooth, pretty much on the last coat there. And then our grill sits here, so it's pretty much that there. And I'll grab the buffer, get it set up, the wool pad, and like I said before, we're going to use our 36060 3M compound so we can get this thing polished out. I use these little rags from Costco. Be sure to tear off the tags. They come with a little white tag that can scratch your paint. And basically what we'll do is we'll just nice, clean, fresh rag, and then wipe off any residue from our swirl mark remover and get that off the panel. That'll actually attract dust. And I got that nice and clean. And that's about where we're at on that. That was the black foam pad with 06060 and then the 0680 06068 with the ultrafine blue pad. And that's all 3M products. I'm not usually too picky on my swirl mark removers. I will use Meguiar's if I need to, but that's kind of the result we've got. It's going to be good enough to set on the tub. That way it's out of our way and we get off the stand. I'm not throwing a whole bunch of compound and wet sanding stuff, residue. As you can see, it's all over me and all over the ground. But that way it gets over there onto the body, out of the way, and hopefully keeps somewhat clean. So I'll go ahead and untape that, take it off the stand. I'm going to throw it on the body with a couple clips just to kind of consolidate a lot of this nicer, new, nicer, fresh painted stuff that's polished, and then I could always throw a bag over that or something. Again, finishing up and hopefully getting rid of this 1971 Bronco. I forgot that I didn't swirl mark when I polished this all out, left it, back taped it, and then sprayed the bed liner. inside here. And then kind of through the doors here, just trying to consolidate all the part painted stuff to where it's not spread all over our shop. Don't got a lot of room, and last thing I want to do is scratch this. So that's about where we're at on that. Hopefully Phil's on his way to grab this thing and get it loaded up and out of my hair. But I just thought I would show you guys one last walk around. If you got any questions on how I'm doing it, what I'm doing, anything unclear in my videos, how I'm polishing, comment below. If you just like this, comment below. Hit the subscribe button, and also remember, you got to create something today, even if it sucks.